Shalom, this is Sharbar Sharala, Alliance in Camp, and first and foremost, I praise and honor and glory to the Father and the Son, in the proper true Hebrew tongue, Elisha Dash, meaning the holy tongue, Paleo Hebrew, and with ancient Hebrew, what it is, and Proto-Paleo Hebrew, first ancient Hebrew, Kal, Halal, La, Yahweh, Bashim, Shai, Bashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma'amoth. Also, double honors to the elders and the apostles of GMS, and double honors to my elders as well, down here in Jacksonville, Florida, the Lions Den Camp, our Higher One Basharala. Peace and blessing to 1/3, and citation to for elect. This is gonna be a quick little lesson going on, not being back and forth, either back and forth and hearing what the Lord is saying, or in the truth, and honestly, being back and forth in the truth, you know the truth, and you wasn't straight up a man of the Lord, you was high with the byways, at least teaching, or studying at least, so that's playing with your life, because that's not something that's gonna, once you know you're a man of the Lord, and you do the acts of the man of the Lord, you try to get out of that, that's gonna follow you, because you know what's gonna happen, but this ultimately going for the ones that that hear and walk past it, and their ear twitch a little bit. Ultimately their la'ab, or their spirit is calling them, but it's either not too strong. Either they're gonna be appointed for another time, or they're going to be 2/3. And some of course won't even bat an eye. Don't if they look at you, they'll scoff at you. But some have a interesting ear. And so they might want to hear this. They might want to hear a specific topic, and it just so happened we out there, Alliance Den Camp. We have various things to go over, either stuff across the four winds, things that go on within like camps or anything, or things that go on in churches, or stuff you even see on TV, just looking at it from a spiritual eye. And that's the only way you can look at it, because otherwise you're just going to get entertained by it. We're not entertained, we're disgusted or vexed by it, or like to break it down spiritually. But this you can't go back and forth. You can't sway. You can't no swaying back and forth, and no straddling the fence. So you got to pick a side of either life or death. And that's a pretty good option. But of course, just the responsibilities of it. You do have to pay. You got to obey Yahweh, the Father. You got to go through Yahweh Shai first. You got to obey Yahweh by Shemal Shai, and to the best of your ability, and do the work. But I'm gonna get this is Revelation chapter 3, I'm starting at verse 15. It says, "I know thy works, that thou art not neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth." So if you hot, that means you there. That means you 1/3 so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, speckled bird, and 1/3 of the men, women, children that are other nation of Israel, and or you one of the elect. The Lord gonna the Lord loves him. The Lord loves them that love him. This is Proverbs chapter 8 verse 17. It says, "I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me." So man, this is the lesson. If you have a twitching ear towards the truth, and seeing the men of the Lord on the highways and byways prophesy the name of Yahweh by Shemal Shai, and talking about the downfall of the sinful and wicked kingdom of America, especially Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Rome reincarnated, then you ought to turn to the Lord now before you don't have a chance. Right now you have an open door. The men of the Lord are out there, and we don't know how long we got. We almost at the end, so you should get it now, before we get to that point, because the day of Jacob's trouble, the God of collapsing is coming soon, and you want to be on the good side. You want to be on the side that's happy that it came. Now on the side where, oh man, how I'm gonna pay these bills, how I'm gonna do this, and be or be even more tormented than that, and that's an easy thing to avoid if you just follow the Lord Yahweh Shemal Shai. If you seek Him early, while you may be found, you and you're not here and there, you're not saying you're Israelite, but you're not even trying to study or watch videos. Saying you're Israelite, but you're not even you're study or praying. Those are the two main things that every brother has to do. Every brother, sister, child has to do. Pray and study. Those are the main things. Because if you are a man, woman, child, you want to be 1/3. Praying and staying on top of your studying and praying and everything. Those are the main things you can do. But if you want to be one of the elect, soon you're gonna study. You can get better and better and better. You're gonna have to go line up on line, precept on precept. And sooner or later you're gonna get on the squad. They're gonna be on the front lines, and that's how you do it, man. That's the best way to do it, honestly and sincerely. So you're not lying to nobody. You don't get to lie to your brothers or the Lord. You don't just go slow and steady. And while we're here, while you had the time and everything, do it like that. But kind, man, and also you just have bystanders. What do you call it? They say they believe in it, but they don't want to really follow it. So as simple as this is St. John chapter 14, verse 15. If you love me, keep my commandments. So when they say that they love the Lord know their heart. The thing is it's as simple as trying to follow the laws, such commandments to the best of your ability, and worshiping the true name, in spirit and in truth. So if you're not doing that, you missing a few components, key components that are not gonna have your key all straight. Ain't gonna be a locksmith right or blacksmith locksmith right. You're gonna have a few components missing, so you won't be able to open the door. And the door is already open, but the thing is, it's only gonna be allowed to the elect and the 1/3. So if you're missing the components of the 1/3, you can't even get transformed. You can't even get salvation from the missiles or nothing. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. It says that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with everyone a doctrine. So this is the common man, woman, child today. They're still tossed. They're still tossed to and fro. Carry about with everyone a doctrine. They got a whole bunch of religions. The Buddha, the Egyptology, the pseudoscience, Scientology, a whole bunch of stuff, whole bunch of mumbo jumbo, and it can go on for a while, and so nonetheless, you don't want to be part of that generation that would that despises their mother and father, or that despise order, wisdom, and instruction. You want to be a part of the house of David, tabernacle of David, the ones that want to follow and fear the Lord Yahweh Shemashah and have wisdom and instruction. It says, by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, wherefore they live and wait to deceive. So man. Either Esau, the 2/3, these Port Travian pastors, TD Jakes, TD Fates, Bishop Snake, what's the name? Yeah, Nate Snake. There you go. And so those are type of camps that are entry level. They tell you Israelite, tell you that so-called the so-called black man is the true citizen of Israel. But then when it comes to the breakdowns and sometimes even a name, they say Yahweh Jebus, and they don't have they don't got the oil, they don't got they don't got the fruit. They're not bearing the right fruit, man. This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as the Book of Sirach. This is chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth. And so make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. So just back to the lesson, you don't want to be back and forth. If you know the Lord exists, you're being given a name, and you know that the ones that's showing His work, the men out there on the highways and byways, the ones they call bums and have dresses and everything, you know. But of course, the foolish thing is of this world. The foolish things will confound this world, man, because ultimately us going on the highway, call it bums and dresses and everything. They say this and that. But ultimately, we the ones that gonna tell you what's happening. We ain't gonna just tell you what's on Fox News or what's on World Star. We're gonna tell you what's happening on the four corners of the earth. Stuff that's happening outside of your I don't say outside of you because it's on the internet, it's on the unicorn, but outside of your attention span, you know, everybody got a 5 second attention span. You know, that's why they, you know, got these apps and whatnot. They, you know, flippy floppy. And so Kanye said, "Man, turn to the Lord and putting it off from day to day." So Kanye, you don't know how many days you have. Only the Lord knows how many days we have. Only the Most High, Yahweh, knows how many days left we have on this earth. And knowing that, you should know that He is in control of everything. You should want to be on His side. His side is the best side to be on because it's the only side. It's the only winning side. You know, there's no median. There's no middle. There's no gray areas of hot or cold. And if you lukewarm, the Lord's still gonna spew you out. And so you still gonna get the missiles. You know. So it says, "For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance." So come, man. When the Lord is coming back here, man, the seat vengeance on two of our people, you know, and these heathens, you know, and you want to know that the Lord is coming down here to avenge or for vengeance for the ones that actually love Him, and the 1/3 and the elect, they're gonna be scarcely saved from the missiles and of course the destruction. All right, this is Matthew chapter 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 27, verse 26. No, verse 27, verse 26. "And every one that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened to a foolish man which built his house upon the sand." So come, man, for the ones that have a twitching ear towards the truth, that either they know who they know who the Lord is, they know who the so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. That's in the scriptures, man. They know about this world. They know how wicked Esau's kingdom is, America and some other countries and everything. Whatever Esau got his hands on is wicked, and that this world is coming to an end. You know, shortly, slowly but surely. You know, but honestly, we're at the end of it. So this world already been for like, well, not the world, America at least, but this it's ever been for a good amount of time, 2 weeks, 14,000 years, but and Esau was just slowing it down. he did all types of wicked jump in, pouring sewage and everything. That Esau got to be destroyed, and in the story. And you're gonna be destroyed. Anyone's gonna be destroyed with them if they're not trying to follow the Lord Yahweh Shai to the best of their ability. If they tarry to go to the Lord, they tarry to follow the name Yahweh Shai, and believe in the truth and give off good fruits and bear good fruits and learn from proper learned men, wise men. So and doing that is a mistake you shouldn't want to make, because it's an easy mistake to make, because the world gonna drive you out. It's not gonna want you to be a learned or wise man. They don't want you to believe in Yahweh. Hashim outside. This is verse 27. "And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat up upon that house, and it fell, and a great was the fall of it." So kind, man. This place, America, Babylon, man, spiritual Babylon. This you don't want this to be your house. You want to follow the tabernacle of David, man. A sure house to stand, man. Ultimately, the tabernacle of Yahweh Shai, our king, our big brother, and the house of the Father Yahweh, man. So yeah, you don't want to be back and forth and swaying and being on the fence, because a short destruction is coming to this place. 200 million ICBMs, nuclear missiles, and nuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles. Yep. And yeah, this place is coming to an end very, very soon. Here you go. This is Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. It says, "Come unto me, all you that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." So come, man. That's what Yahweh is promising us. That if we follow if we follow Him and the Father, this is only a slight burden. It's only slight to what Yahweh shall receive in the flesh, and it's only slight to compared to what we're gonna be given, which is salvation. And so, come, man. The Lord is ultimately gonna give us rest, what we need. But in His kingdom, we gotta be awake right now. We gotta be woke, and the only person that can wake you up is either it's the Lord's mouthpiece through the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Ashai. And giving that blessing, it's a blessing. You gotta turn to the Lord and receive it, and rehearse the righteous acts. But Khan, that was a lesson. Y'all thought that was edifying little lesson, and with that, I'm Shalom.